but we arrive at MTV's The Challenge, which has been running now, I believe, for 36, 37 seasons. Been around a long time. Uh, it's a reality TV show, first and foremost, very similar to Survivor in a way, and similar to Big Brother in a way, where they live in a house. People are voted out, but instead of just leaving the game, you are put into an elimination where it's a 1v1 and then the loser goes home. So there's that added bit of like physical competition. If you are strong, if you are endurant, if you are good at puzzles, you're going to be very great in this game. And there's some incredible physical specimens who have been on this show. The current one on this season is a former Division 1 college football athlete named Fessy. And all my homies hate Fessy. He's been an absolute tool this entire season, as you might expect from a show such as this. Really complained about his partners the whole season because the theme of the season has been double agents. So you've had a partner the entire season that you have to work with. He finally wins the elimination, which was handed to him on a silver platter. He's only had to do 2 eliminations this season. Both of them have been the hall brawl event, where essentially it's 2 people at opposite sides of a hallway and you have to run into each other, and then whoever gets past and presses the button on the other side first wins.
What did he play in football?
I don't know, but he is a unit. And so the thing is the theme of the show, especially this season, is there's no rules. So it feels like the producers are kind of seeing what's happening and then choosing their eliminations based on that. And so there's no one else in this game who could beat him in a hall brawl, and they chose it for that purpose because they want to have him in the final. And he absolutely destroyed the other dude, Kyle, who I've loved. He's just great television. He's a funny dude. He's British, and just like he loves causing drama. And Fessy just like, I think they had to go best of 5. Fessy would have like literally knocked this dude unconscious if they had gone 2 more times, because the first time Kyle ducked in like this and Fessy just crushed him. And Kyle broke his finger trying to hold on to him as he knocked him down and then walked over him to go press the button, and Kyle broke his finger and then was declared unfit for the rest of it because it wasn't broken like side to side. It was broken like front way, back way. So it was literally like perpendicular to the way his bone was going. It was a gross injury. Fessy didn't even check up on him, even though everyone had been pretty tight throughout the season. And so, yeah, all my homies hate Fessy, but he picks up a partner after winning the elimination. You get to choose your new partner if you want. That is kind of the power that comes with winning an elimination. And so I have power ranked my partners heading into the finale. These finales are crazy. I don't know if you've ever heard of the show, but it is a 2-day finale. So you basically run like 20 miles one day with like puzzles and physical checkpoints set up in between. Then you have to stay out, like you basically go through the night, and then there's a second day where you got to do another like 20-mile run or like a 10-mile swim, stuff like that. It's like an incredible competition of endurance. And then they mix in like some physical stuff and some mental stuff along the way as well. And you got to work with your partner specifically for this season. And so very excited to see how the final turns out. I think right now the favorites are Cam and Corey, just because Killer Cam is a beast and is far and away the best woman in this competition. And you're only as strong as your weakest link. And it feels like in this situation, the women just are a little bit weaker compared to the men in this final competition. That's not always the case, but especially like Cam is stronger than her partner but she's just such a high level ahead of all the other women that you have to place them at the top. Next, I have Casey and Fessy, because Casey, again, second most dominant woman in this season. And Fessy, of course, is just a unit, and he's going to perform. He just might not have great chemistry with his partner, and so that's something to look out for. Then you have Nani and Leroy. These 2 are probably the most beloved on the show, and Leroy had been in complete domination in the game for the entire season, but then Fessy wins the elimination and steals his partner. So those 2 are going to be solid. I just don't know if Nani has the upside to really win it, but that is kind of the people's champions of the season. And then finally, you've got CT, who is a legend of the game, but he is stuck with Amber B, who is a rookie. made it to the final because she had to do hall brawl against two stick figures of women. And the only reason she won is because she played rugby in like high school. And so just had a little bit more grit than the other two, but probably did a hall brawl against two of the weakest competitors in the show. So and she couldn't even do I think it was, so you have to this they did like a mini challenge on the second last episode, and you had to run 5 miles, and there was a checkpoint with a math problem, and the math problem was like 432 times 7, and then you just have to, and then the answer is the combination lock, and she spent half an hour and didn't get it, just struggled on the math problem. It was really brutal to watch because it's not even like, you don't even have to do the full math. You could do what's 4 times 7, and then just add the 2 zeros, and that's the first 2 digits of the combination lock, and then you could just like spam the rest of the numbers. But she got so deep in her own head and couldn't do the math problem in like half an hour. And so CT hopefully will provide the brains of the operation. But Amber B definitely looks to be the weakest competitor going in the final. And again, when it's partners, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So I have to rank them last in my power rankings. But cheering for Nani and Leroy, but expecting Cam and Corey to come out on top. If you have any takeaways from the season, the challenge, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at orobbins9. And I don't even know my own Instagram or Twitter thing because I literally just create it to look at news. But you can also hit up the podcast Sports Next Door Twitter and Instagram if you want to chat about that. Always happy to. And yeah, looking forward to the finale. Looking forward to a great weekend of sports. A lot of stuff to get through on today's show. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for bearing with us. And yeah, appreciate the support. If you're still here at the end, you're a real one. Stay safe. Keep listening. Share us with your friends. And Max has got a couple stories up on that website, couple mini blog posts that you should definitely check out. Some good stuff up there. And Max, I will leave it with you for any final thoughts.
Enjoy your favorite TV shows while you can. You know you're going to hate the ending. Sports Next Door signing out.